Good Erev Shabbos, everyone. It is not Friday. Today is Erev Shabbos. We are getting ready for the serenity, the peace, the power, the connection, the inspiration of Shabbos. I want to thank our generous Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos sponsors, Mandy and Tzipora Fishman, and Schutz V'chai Rivka Bat Tzipora Fredo, in memory of Rabbi Jonathan Sachs, Rabbi Yaakov Tzvi ben David Aryeh. Az Tis'aneg al Hashem. We're getting ready for the Holy Shabbos, to connect, to be inspired, to get high on Hashem. Shabbos is a day that we dedicate for Hashem. In this week's Parshas Yisro, we are given the mitzvah of Shabbos. And it's not just a coincidental reading that we do, but we know the reading that we do is Ma'orah Zman. This is a day that we re-accept the mitzvah of Shabbos, like the Aseret Adibros were given to us for the first time today, like they were given to us for the first time this Shabbos. That is what we are experiencing with the reading of Parshas Yisro. Shabbos anew. Every Shabbos is brand new. Every Shabbos is different than the one that came before. Every Shabbos is different than the one that will come after. And every Shabbos we should experience like the very first time that we had it, connected with it, we're transformed by it. The Gemara tells us in Shabbos Daf Pei Vav, Kulei Alma b'Shabbos nitnei Torah liYisrael. The Gemara wants to know, when was the Torah given? When was this Ma'amad Har Sinai? What we'll read in the Parsha, when did this experience take place? And everybody agrees, though exactly which date in Sivan, everybody agrees that the original Kabbalah Torah, when Hashem first gave us the Torah, it was on Shabbos. Rav Shaul Alter, the Heilige Gerer Rosh Hashiva, quotes, and he says, Adas HaChasidus de Kulei Alma milashon Helam v'Hester. Koma sha'olam hazeh megusha master u'ma'alim haderech lahaser as Hester legal sakadusha yidei Shabbos. Kulei Alma b'Shabbos nitna Torah. Kulei Alma is Helam, it's hidden. Of all the hiddenness in this world, what's true, what's real, what lasts, what's illusion, what's delusion, and what is authentic and what's genuine, what's part of this world, the here and now, and what is part of our immortality. We're living in a world, the olam, the word for world, olam, is the same root as ha'elam, which means hidden. The hiddenness, that which is the most genuine, authentic, and real is hidden from us. And that which is fleeting and that which is not lasting, kavod, honor, and impulse, and desire, and physical pleasure, it's fleeting, it's not lasting. That we see, that's revealed. Kulei Alma, a world of He'elam, what's the response, what's the answer? B'Shabbos nitna Torah. The Torah gave us Shabbos as the way to remove that hiddenness. Ki b'Shabbos yicholun l'salek es ha'he'elam hagashmi. All week long we're in this physical world. All week long we're working, we're earning, we're achieving, we're doing, we're running, we're exerting, we're expressing, and we're confused and we think that we're in charge, we're in control, we are in charge of our own destiny. Come Shabbos, and Shabbos, the Torah gave us Shabbos nitna Torah. The Torah gave us Shabbos to Kulei Alma as the answer to the Helam, to the hiddenness of the world. We see what matters. We see what's important. We see what's true. We see what is real. Shari b'Shabbos kodesh mizorer haratzon v'acheshek b'leiv kol ish Yisrael. Shabbos, we peel back that layer. We peel back the veneer. We peel back the superficial. We peel back the physical, and we see what's genuine, what's real. Conversations, laughter, reading, time. We see without the distractions of the world. And it's through awakening the ratzon, awareness, spiritual yearning, spiritual awakening. That's the way the Torah was given. Sfas Emes points out in our Parsha, Zachor es Yom HaShabbos l'kadsho, that word Zachor, Tenu Leiv, Rashi writes, Tenu Leiv l'zkor tamid is Yom HaShabbos. Zachor, remember Shabbos always. The Ramban says you fulfill that all week long. You don't call Sunday Sunday, you call it Yom Rishon l'Shabbos. Today's not Friday, it's turned Friday into Erev Shabbos. So Shabbos is not just relegated to 25 hours a week on Saturday, Friday night, Saturday. Shabbos permeates, and Shabbos informs and inspires the whole week long. Sunday's not Sunday, it's day one of Shabbos. Monday's not Monday, it's day two to Shabbos. Friday, there's no such thing as a Friday. We all know by now we're turning our Friday into Erev Shabbos. So Lizkor, Zachor is Yom HaShabbos, remember Shabbos, and Rashi says, remember always as Yom HaShabbos is nizdamein l'cha chayfetz yafeh. If you see a nice object, tehei mazmino l'Shabbos. Rashi's quoting the Gemara, the Mechilta, the Chazal. Chazal say, if you see a chefta, an object, so Monday you find a nice piece of meat, don't make it for dinner Monday night. set it aside for Shabbos. If you're remembering Shabbos throughout the week, you see that story, ooh, I'm setting aside that story for Shabbos. That Zemer, ooh, I want to introduce and sing that Zemer on Shabbos. Ooh, an interesting question, a great thought-provoking conversation. I'm putting that aside for Dvar Torah and insight. I'm putting that aside for Shabbos. Whether it's food or spiritual food of conversation and song, when we encounter something during the week, we put it aside, we set it aside for Shabbos. Shin is damin lo, chayfetz yafa, you see a chayfetz, a nice object, te mazmino, set it aside for Shabbos. Says the Heilige Svas Emes, yesh chayfetz yafa yosa mirotz and Yehudi amit amunach b'imke alev. The same word, chefetz, can be an object, and lechafetz is to desire, a yearning. If you have a yearning, set it aside for Shabbos. The true yearning, true aspiration and ambition, true dreams, Shabbos is the time. Without distraction, without technology, without to-do lists. If you take that desire, you want a nice watch, a nice car, more money, nice things. You take those desires, don't waste them. The fact that there's drive and desire, don't waste it on vachadika, weekday type things. If you find a chayfetz yafa, te mazmino l'Shabbos. Take your desire, your drive, and set it aside. Set it aside for Shabbos. Shabbos, to daven, to learn, to laugh, to sing, to grow. Set it aside for Shabbos. All of our yearning, all of our desire for Kedusha should be for the holiness of Shabbos. Holiness of Shabbos, the peace, the serenity that Eretz Yisrael we so desperately are thinking our brothers and sisters, our soldiers, our hostages, Yom Shakulo Shabbos, when we'll be able to have them all home and be united, when we'll be able to be at peace. All our desire, all of our drive is just for that. Our drive and desire is not for any vachadika, weekday, gashmias, physical, material things. All we want is to be together, united. We want to be together again at the base of the mountain, with achdus, with unity, with togetherness, with love. That's what we want. So the chayfetz, all week long when we are evaluating what's my desire, what's my drive, mazmina l'Shabbos. It should be Shabbos dika drive, Shabbos dika ambition, Shabbos dika aspiration. It should all be connected to the spiritual of wanting to grow, wanting to connect, wanting to live, wanting to be alive, wanting to be that way. We say in our Shabbos morning davening, Lo nesato Hashem Elokeinu l'goyei ha'aratzos. Hashem didn't give Shabbos to the other nations of the world. V'lo hinchalto ma'akeinu lo'ovdei psilim. He didn't give it to those who worship idols. And then we throw on v'gam b'menuchaso, in his rest, in the tranquility that Shabbos gives, lo yishkenu arelim. Those who are arelim. Who's arelim? Nish gemalt. An arel is somebody who doesn't have a bris milah. An arel is somebody who has a covering, who still has the klipa, the covering, that it hasn't been removed. Says the Heilige Gerer Rosh Hashiva, we're talking about Bnei Yisrael, even Jewish people who still have the klipa, who still have that covering, who are still not tapped into Kedusha, who haven't removed that orla. Lo yishkenu arelim. An arel, if you're still blinded, if you're still wearing that mask, if you still have that barrier between you and what matters, Shabbos won't do it for you. Shabbos won't do it for you. We need to remove and peel back the layers, the orla, the physical orla, the spiritual orla, the layers and the barrier and the klipa, the covering, the shell that prevents us from seeing what's true, what's lasting, what's real, what matters, what means something. So today, as we're turning our Friday into Erev Shabbos, a kiyum of the Ramban of this week's parsha, Zachar es Yom HaShabbos L'Kodsho. We're not just remembering Shabbos on Shabbos, but every time on Tuesday you say it's not Tuesday, it's Yom Shlishi L'Shabbos. You are fulfilling Zachar es Yom HaShabbos L'Kodsho even on a Tuesday, says the Ramban. And every time we have a desire to during the week, Mazmino, set it aside, says the Sfas Emes, set it aside for Shabbos. Our ambition is that we're all together, our hostages are home, our soldiers are back home, that we have peace and serenity and tranquility, that Shabbos Milizok, we're davening for and hoping for a Shabbos of peace, a Shabbos of healing, a Shabbos of wholeness. We're turning our Friday, there is no Friday. Zachar, it's Erev Shabbos. We're disconnecting from the world and reconnecting to what matters. We're setting aside our priorities in the Gashmias, and we're reprioritizing, recalibrating for the Ruchnias. We are discovering a great story and a great Dvar Torah and a great question and a great Zemer, all to elevate the Shabbos. Wishing everyone a holy, a happy, a healthy, and a peaceful Shabbos. Shabbos Milizok Ugeula Krova Lavo. Hashem.